Today, we welcome you to a ski jumping competition in Bad Mittendorf in the Austrian Steiermark. Colin Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the big names in British ski jumping. It's a great pleasure for me to have him here today. How are you doing, Colin?
I'm fine, Mark. It's a great pleasure to me, my friends. Thank you very much for the invitation, and hello, everybody.
That's a score to electrify the whole competition. I'm sure his rivals are awestruck now. This performance with this score, it will be hard to top.
Yeah, that was top-notch.
Let's have another look at the replay. Maybe we overlooked some details.
It could be.
I would like to ask you something, Colin. Okay. For many people, ski jumping is totally serious, but at the same time, it's a big show and should be fun above all.
Show? Listen, ski jumping virtually belongs to the arts. It demands absolute seriousness and devotion to the sport.
Well, I had a colleague who made a joke about UFOs flying over the jump. He was bombed with hate mail.
Yeah, I can imagine, because it's inappropriate to make fun of sports.
Okay, I didn't say that. I suppose we can have a look at the replay. Ah, there it is. To Japan. The skiers are stopping over in Hakuba. The ski jump here is pretty new. It was only built in 1992. I'm sure that not only fans of the British team will be happy to hear that my co-commentator today is Colin Phillips.
At least I can support my home country in this way.
I don't want to exaggerate, but this score is close to a sensation. He exceeds all expectations.
Yeah, fantastic. Sensational.
Now we get the chance to analyze all the jumps. Some regard Oberstdorf as the German capital of winter sport. Well, I hope I didn't make enemies in other towns. I have Colin Phillips with me, an institution in British ski jumping, if I may say so.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
The credit where credit is due, sir.
Next time I'll be competing again, that's for sure.
We all hope that, and we keep our fingers crossed for you. An almost perfect jump that is awarded with a very good distance. That's what you need if you want to go for victory. He kept his cool very good. The replay will show us now how on earth he was able to come up with such magic.
Yeah.
Oberstdorf is not only the venue for sports records, but also a natural monument. 3/4 of this region belong to a nature reserve. Today I have Colin Phillips at my side, who will give us first-hand information about ski jumping. Hi there, Colin.
Hello, Mark. It's a very different experience watching the others jump for once. Maybe I'll take over your job soon, Mark.
That was a long jump. Great performance. There are not many rivals who are capable of such a distance, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was outstanding.
Let's have a closer look at this jump in the replay.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that.
Yeah. In the 19th century, people dug for gold and silver in Park City, but its true golden era is thanks to the skiing boom. What's a host without an actual practitioner of sport? This time, it's Colin Phillips, and we're very proud to have him here with us today.
I'm happy to be here too. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
That's how the takeoff has to be. An explosive extension of the body at the right point on the jump table, and then an intensely powerful takeoff.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Let's take the time to look at the replay. We say hello to you from the Julian Alps, from the beautiful Planitza Valley, to be precise. Today I have expert help by my side, the famous ski jumper Colin Phillips from England, who unfortunately is not participating in the tournament himself.
Seeing all that bustle around, I'd really like to go up there and jump myself. But this time I'll leave it to the other skiers.
Takeoff and flight were almost perfect, so consequently, he flies very far, and the public is enthusiastic. Great performance. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations for that.
Thanks to technology, we can look at the replay and be clear about things. Today, we are in the northeast of the Val di Fiemme in the Dolomites, in the town of Predazzo. I have a special guest today, Colin Phillips, would you mind me saying that it's a stroke of luck, in a certain way, that you're not participating in the competition today?
No, I take it as a compliment. I would have liked to start myself, but it wasn't meant to be.
There's no improving on that, eh? Timing, explosivity, everything was 100% perfect. Today he's consolidated his performance with another good jump.
Excellent.
I think this is worth having a second look.
Yes, Mark, I think that a closer analysis is always worthwhile.
The area around Sapporo is notorious for its earthquakes. I hope the skiers make the earth tremble today. I'm sure that not only fans of the British team will be happy to hear that my co-commentator today is Colin Phillips.
I would have liked to start myself, but it wasn't meant to be.
You could use his approach in a video to teach the youngsters perfect posture, thus minimal air resistance, and it looks very fast. Let's have a look at the replay. Today, we're on the lookout for nice jumps and records in stumps. I have Colin Phillips with me, an institution in British ski jumping, if I may say so.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Credit where credit is due, sir.
At least I can support my home country in this way.
Textbook takeoff. Best conditions for a very, very long jump. Great.
Fantastic.
His performance today is not a surprise. It's neither better nor worse than the last time. He's just plugging along at the same level.
Chugging, even.
Let's have a look at the replay. Passion abounds here, the touring people said of their city in 2006. Today, we'll find out if it's still true. Today, I have expert help by my side, the famous ski jumper Colin Phillips from England, who unfortunately is not participating in the tournament himself.
It's a very different experience watching the others jump for once. Maybe I'll take over your job soon, Mark.
I always wonder how a human being on skis can jump that far from a ski jump. He did a very good performance today, Colin.
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of in that jump. There's almost no match for him, and, well, I'm not in the competition today.
Here in Trondheim, the river Nidelva flows into the Trondheim Fjord, which 70 kilometers further on flows into the North Sea. Colin Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the big names in British ski jumping. It's a great pleasure for me to have him here today. How are you doing, Colin?
I'm fine, Mark. Next time I'll be competing again, that's for sure.
We all hope that, and we keep our fingers crossed for you. Successful landing. Time to take a breath. We'll see what the judges think about flight and landing. Well, I'd say at least the landing was useful.
Yeah, it looked okay to me.
Let's have another look at the replay. Maybe we overlooked some details.
It could be.
I think you have to get a little closer to the microphone there, Colin.
Yes, thanks.
We're about 60 kilometers to the northwest of the Norwegian capital Oslo, in Vikersund. Today I have Colin Phillips at my side, who will give us first-hand information about ski jumping. Hi there, Colin.
Hello, Mark. Seeing all that bustle around, I'd really like to go up there and jump myself. But this time I'll leave it to the other skiers.
Colin, he could be a candidate for the top ranks with this jump, don't you think?
Yes, Mark, that was a very good distance. And in that region, it's really hard to withstand the landing.
Let's have a closer look at this jump in the replay.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that.
Yeah. La la, I got so much life running through my... What? Oh, okay, sorry. Today it's about the treasure at Silver Lake, so to speak. That's here in Villach. What's a host without an actual practitioner of sport? This time, it's Colin Phillips, and we're very proud to have him here with us today.
I'm happy to be here too. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
The replay will show us now how on earth he was able to come up with such magic.
Yeah.
The famous landmark of the town of Villingen is the big railway bridge that was built back in 1918, and that is also called the viaduct. I have a special guest today. Colin Phillips, would you mind me saying that it's a stroke of luck, in a certain way, that you're not participating in the competition today?
No, I take it as a compliment. It's a great pleasure to me, my friends. Thank you very much for the invitation, and hello, everybody.
I think the judges will have to give a maximum score. The landing was simply impeccable. Many jumpers will have looked at that with envy. That's exactly how anyone would like to end his flight.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now we get the chance to analyze all the jumps. The High Tatra is the highest part of the Carpathian mountain range, and although Zakopane is located in one of its valleys, it is the highest town in Poland. Colin Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the big names in British ski jumping. It's a great pleasure for me to have him here today. How are you doing, Colin?
I'm fine, Mark. I would have liked to start myself, but it wasn't meant to be.
He seems to have studied all the textbooks about ski jumping and learned them by heart. Well, at least the chapter about landing, that was perfect, wasn't it, Colin?
Yes, indeed. That was great. I didn't see the slightest mistake there.
I suppose we can have a look at the replay. Ah, there it is.